What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you stopping by, spending a few minutes of your time here with me today. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the scientific theory or idea of the holographic universe. But first I have to tell you that I'm not very interested or knowledgeable about the holographic universe as a standalone idea. I'm not very interested in it. I'm more interested in what it means. What it means that science has come out and sort of officiated studies and theories about a holographic universe. What's the deeper meaning behind this? The spiritual significance or the psychological meaning behind this. That's what I'm interested in, right? And that's what I wanted to take a closer look at today with you. So, like I said, I'm not an expert. I'm not a physicist. I'm not a scientist. You can't trust anything I'm saying about the holographic universe. But from what I've gathered in the lightest amount of research you could ever possibly do on a subject, it is what it is, a holographic universe. There are certain scientists, real scientists, physicists, big brain, academic, scholarly types that believe our universe is essentially a hologram, meaning that all of the information that it takes to generate this 3D reality that we are living in, partaking in, is all stored or encoded on a two-dimensional plane somewhere, and that is generating all of this, right? So if you could imagine, and this is just an imaginative exercise, it is not accurate at all, right? But if you could just imagine that the sun up there is like a disc, like a CD, a flat spinning thing, and encoded on that disc is all of the information it would take to generate a song or to generate a reality, okay? And so the sun is sort of beaming out its light, and this light is creating this hologram or this three-dimensional experience that we're having, okay? Hologram, it doesn't have to come with all of these meanings that you put on it, like a hologram is something you can just put your hand right through, you know what I mean? Or something like this that is less solid. Maybe a hologram can be more dense when we're talking about a hologram in this context, right? So don't get caught up in the details and on these things, right? This is just essentially, at the most basic, simplistic way to describe it, this is what it is. A hologram. A hologram. Another way to say hologram is a projection. So a certain branch of science or a certain type of scientist is really saying that the reality that we're experiencing is a projection, okay? Very rarely do we interact with life on life's terms. Very rarely will you actually come into contact with reality itself, with the world, okay? 80% of our lives is foundationally built upon our own projections. Your beliefs about the world and other people, those are projections, right? 85% of your interpersonal relationships are built on projections. You're never truly interacting with another person, listening to another person, hearing what another person is having to say, because you're interfacing with them via your own projections. You're projecting all of these things here, and that's how you're really interacting with projections. And the way you do this, or the reason why you do this, is to sort of open up a dialogue between the conscious mind and the unconscious mind. You're communicating with your own unconscious mind. It has nothing to do with that other person. They're just there as a soundboard, basically, right? So I find it very interesting that science has come out and said, some of us think that the universe is a hologram, is a projection, and I think their theory, right? They're concerned with reality, with reality in an objective sense, okay? But I believe that the theory is really saying more about reality from our own subjective experience. Even when we try our hardest to look at reality from an objective standpoint, all we end up with is projection, hologram. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to leave you with a link in the description, and I will pin it in the comments so you can find it in two different places, to a video about the psychological process of projection, okay? This is one of the best videos I have found on YouTube about this subject. And this channel that I'm sharing with you, called Eternalised, is A1, top-notch quality on YouTube, okay? He mainly is concerned with psychology and It is Jungian psychology, or sometimes he talks about Sigmund Freud, and these people are linked. But anyway, check out this channel. It's not going to lead you in the wrong direction, you know what I'm saying? This is very informative stuff. These are very well-made, high-quality videos, man. Go check out this channel, Eternalised. And first, click the link in the description to the video on projection and check this out. Anyway, man, until next time, I hope you continue to free your mind.